Hey, it's me Mario, and by now you should have set up your client's business in the local business center, and I would just want to show you how it's gonna look like, or how it should look like more or less. So let's enter personal injury attorney San Diego, and I don't have a listing there because I am not a personal injury lawyer, but let's just click on the first one that shows up. Or let's take this, guys. So this is how your listing should look like now, more or less. You have a picture here, some information here with your name and some details, some pictures and videos, and here reviews. But as of now, you shouldn't have any reviews. And if I scroll down further, more about this place, you shouldn't have anything there. These are the citations that I talked about in the video. And if you scroll even lower, there's user content, and you shouldn't have anything there. Now we're going to work on them now. And basically here above the reviews, there's normally a section called, and it's a new section, what other people say, with third-party reviews. It's not here because this guy doesn't have any third-party reviews. Anyway, out of these sections, to me, or out of my experience, the more about this place is the most important sections. And this is what I talked about in the report, is citations and web pages. And you can compare citations to backlinks. If you do SEO, search engine optimization, and you build backlinks to your regular website, you can compare that to citations for your local business listing. That means that third-party sites and directories like Yellow Pages, Super Pages, that they mention your business name and address. And that's very important because Google is cross-referencing this information to check that your business listing is basically legit. And it just makes sense. The more places that know about you, the more likely it is that your business is legit and that it's really where it is supposed to be. So these guys here, they have 117, which is a great number, and I want to show you right now how to get the citations. I gave you a big list in the report. So let's head over, for example, let's use Localese. That's a great site, just like Yellow Pages and Super Pages. And let me show you just real quick the process. Basically here, Localese, it's a great site because they have a feed, an active feed to the big search engines, and they're gonna basically forward your information to them. So it's a great place to get your name out there. And you just click here on list your business today, add, update, remove a business listing, then you click here. And also makes sense to sign up with them. And here it says add a business listing, you click on that. Alright, and that's the interface that you're going to see. Very straightforward. And what I do, I normally open a notepad before I go and submit my information, and I copy the information out of my local business listing. You want it to be the exact same format that you use for your local business listing. That's important, okay? And then I just copy the information from here and paste it in there. So primary, let's just fill out one, and with the other pages it's going to be pretty much the same. So primary line of business, let's look for attorneys. Makes sense. Hold on just 1 second. Alright, there you go. Attorneys, accident, personal injury. Perfect, that's what I'm looking for. And the business name, and like I said, I just use my notepad, copy that, paste it in there. The primary phone number, alright, copy that, paste it in here, and then it says address, copy that, paste it in here. The city is San Diego. The contact email right here. Contact name, here you can enter your name and your last name. Then here where it says website URL, of course you're gonna enter You're gonna fill that in with your website, and that's basically it. Here you enter the zip code, and that's it. You click here on submit, and you're going to submit your site to localese, and they're going to forward the information to the big search engines. And like I said, it's a great name to get your name out there. And this is just one of the sites that I mentioned in my report. There are super pages, insider pages, and so many more. I gave you a big list with sites that you can use to submit your listing, and this is going to give you citations, and citations are very important. And make sure that you submit your site to all the big directories that I mentioned in the report, and then you want to look for local directories related to your niche. So in this case I would enter something like San Diego lawyer directory. Alright. Okay, there you go. And then you go through the list, alright, through maybe the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sites, and submit your local business listing to each local directory that you can find. That's very important. Especially the local directory is going to give you a huge push. If you can find a couple of local directories, that's going to give you, like I said, a huge push for your listing. These are powerful citations. Once you've submitted your site to all the local directories, you can go ahead and look statewide. California lawyer directory, there you go. Alright, and then you go through the results and you look for all the directories statewide and submit your website or your client's website to all these directories. And then last but not least, you're just gonna look broad, yeah, nationwide lawyer directory. And as you can see, there are a lot of them, and I guess there are some paid directories as well. That depends on you and your client if they want to pay the money, but there are many free directories as well, especially in more competitive niches. And then you just scroll through the list of results, a couple of pages here, and submit your website to all these directories. And this is going, like I'm repeating myself, but it's very important that you do that. Out of my experience, the citations is the most important part. Okay, so yellow pages, super pages, go through the list of big directories that I gave you. Local directories related to your niche, important. Go through the list and submit your site, and then statewide and then nationwide. These directories are super powerful because they are directly related to your niche. They are relevant, and Google is all about relevance. So I hope this video was helpful. It's all about the citations. Make sure that you submit the site, and I see you in the next video.